I am Ross. Joining me, as always, is my co-host Ian, and together, hopefully with my throat staying intact, we are attempting to drink Nova Scotia Dry. And we've got a couple of stouts. We'll start with the Irish Stout Wolf Hall, a dry, nearly jet black ale with a hearty mouthfeel from a generous amount of flaked barley and oats. Aroma of cocoa and coffee complement the hint of caramel and finish of roasted malts. This is an Irish classic from Nova Scotia's only Irish brewery. What more can we say? Aromas of cocoa and coffee. Yup.
Yeah, I'll go.
This is a 4.9, I believe. Yes, 4.9. There's a sharpness in there that I was not expecting.
This is less stoutish than I thought it would be, looking at it.
The stout is there. I'm getting a smoky, roasted, and coffee-ish flavor. There is more sweet cocoa in the scent than there is in the flavor. Almost a tangy, bitter.
This isn't thick like an oatmeal stout at all. It's not cereally.
The smokiness is sticking around at the tail end. Have to start giving that a 6 out of 10, and I feel that is already generous.
For a stout, if I was going to base that for a stout, I'd probably give that a 4. But it's
5. That one doesn't even meet a 5. Might be. I'll be extremely generous now and say a 4.8. North Brewing's Twinkle Pony Tiramisu Stout. We're gonna hit you right in the parts with this 7% strong stout made of lady fingers, chocolate malt, lactose, so it might be a milk stout, vanilla, and cold brew coffee. It is a coffee-flavored Italian dessert. It doesn't smell like an Italian coffee dessert.
It's not going wallop in the face. It's not going up my olfactory nerves. It's not going, I'm strong and full of flavour.
Twinkle Pony loves a good dessert. Tiramisu is no exception. Inspired by the decadent Italian cake, this brew is layered, rich and bold, much like Twinkle Pony herself, made with ladyfingers, chocolate malt, lactose, vanilla, cold brew coffee from our friends at Manual Company. This enticing dessert stout is a treat in a glass.
It's so rich and smooth and thicker and far more enjoyable. I'm not getting sweetness, Ross, that I'm expecting to get from it, but I am.
No, me neither.
Richness and a smoothness that I and a body that I would certainly associate with a heartier stout.
It's just a dark, smoky stout. I'm missing a creaminess and a sweetness from this.
So it does feel like I'm drinking a nice hearty ale, but it's just not a sweet thing, which I was forward to.
What they're advertising here is not what we're at all getting.
Well, I mean, the hoppiness obviously gives it something. I know we are comparing two stouts here, but they are world apart.
Very different. Oh, yes.
But it's, but still, neither of them are knocking my socks off. I'm going to give the Twinkle Pony 6.
I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7 for its 7%.
It tastes to me like a stronger, rather bland coffee stout.
I don't like Ray Liotta.
Well, then you're in luck, because he's no longer with us.
This is how you're gonna get places, kid. Straight to the moon.